Do you know that Yasin Choco, Lionel Messi's bodyguard, is upset that he's no longer given the opportunity to serve as a bodyguard for Lionel Messi on the pitch because of the recent way he used in whole wrestling a fan that wanted to just touch Lionel Messi. And the bodyguard said, "This is not good. I've been doing this for a lot of years, but somehow I've been taken away from doing what I love doing." And the other one has to do with what Bayern Munich is doing to Thomas Müller, a player that started playing for Bayern Munich at the age of 10 and he has spent 24 seasons playing for Bayern Munich. And now they say the 35-year-old guy should look for another place to start playing his trade. This is the Offside brought to you by Arsenal Fans Beat. And I have with me, as always, Nene. Nene, you're smiling today and you're putting on Leon Stars jersey.
One salon picking.
I know, Tiggy. Okay, we're going to be looking at also the ban of Bayern Munich players. Real Madrid players. How is it going to affect the match between they and Arsenal?
As an Arsenal fan, it's a very good decision, but unfortunately, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's still going around social media from football pundits and other sites, but it still haven't been confirmed, and I hope it's pretty soon though. I want it to be confirmed before the weekend. I'll be so happy because if they are banned for 2 matches, the 3 of them, it's a big boost for us. And because Rodrigo is a key defender.
Rodrigo, let me tell you, is injured. He'll be out for 20 days.
Whoa.
So the first leg at the Emirates, Rudiger will not be available.
Okay, even the second leg, if it
second leg, he will not be available, right?
Okay, well, good for him. Vini, of course, is a threat, especially now that we are not sure about Timber. So if he's out, it's a good thing for us. Same as Kiki. Gabriel is not around, so if
but do you think banning them is the ideal thing by UEFA to do? Because I think that the ideal thing to do, even though I support the Gunners, but I want to look at doing things the right way. Because I don't want anybody to come out there and say, "Oh, it is because these guys did not play for the Galacticos. That is why
we don't care."
Do you think it is the right thing? Rather than sanctioning them, don't you think it is important for UEFA to sanction them and ask them to pay some amount of money or penalty rather than banning them from those games?
What I'm saying is that a law is a law. We know Real Madrid players who have been having back-to-back. The last time it was Jude Bellingham. Now, and they still didn't learn from that. Now it's the 3 of them doing that. We know of their celebration, how they do. And
they go overboard.
They go overboard, exactly. They do too much. And honestly, it is wrong. With Emi Martinez, it was fine for what he did against France, Kylian Mbappe's side. And Kiki did that to another fans. It's bad.
I think we're saying the same thing because Emi Martinez was not banned from playing.
He was, but that was the World Cup. So either way, it's the World Cup final. There's no other
way. Let's hope that is going to work for Arsenal fans because I know Arsenal fans will be looking out for it. Complete the ban on these players. And the other one has to do with Victor Gyökeres. There's a player that a lot of club sides in Europe have been courting and they're looking at him that, oh, this guy is a prolific striker. For a player that has scored 92 goals in playing from 95 games, it means that his goal return ratio is very high.
Yeah.
And anyone would have even thought that, look, any other team that want to look at for him in Europe would be Amorim because he played under Amorim. And United is one of those club sides that are looking out for his signature. But from grapevine, we understand that the young man says, "My heart is at North London."
Yeah, I was wearing an Arsenal jersey. I was.
The question now is, don't you think it's a betrayal of sort? Because you played against Amorim, he gave you the playing opportunity to come from Coventry in England, and you played and you excelled under him. So the ideal thing would have been, look, I know this man. Let me follow him.
He wants to play Champions League. United do not have hope for that. Oh, they will tell me that we're going to win the Europa League and go to the Champions League. But no, it's not going to happen. It's only an illusion.
Anyway.
But honestly, I do not see it as a betrayal. I just see it as, yes, we have good things together. We play together. We are friends. But at some point,
I have to find
the
my
good
own
thing
cause.
must come to an end. I have to depart. I have to fight for my own dream, get my own achievements also. So to me, it's not a betrayal. It's just where my heart is. I follow my heart and do what I have to. So it's no betrayal. And United fan was arguing us, me and other Arsenal fans, that no, Gokuels is going to United because of his relationship with Amorim, and we are saying
That's
no,
what
he's
anybody would
coming.
have thought.
Yeah, he's coming to Arsenal, and we are arguing here and there, and then we say, you know what, let's just leave this for the end of the season and see what the summer holds.
And,
We would know where he's actually
come to
going.
think of it, Andre Berta just came in as sporting director for Arsenal. He didn't waste his time.
He's here
When
to
everybody
work.
was muting about Benjamin Sesko, Victor Osimhen, Isaac, he said, look, the man is Victor Gokores. And I mean, if he notches that guy and get a signature to London, that man, his name will be written in gold.
He's here to work. He's really here to work. It shows that he's here to work. And we need somebody that can stood up to Arteta and say that even though you won this, but
Or
this
stood up
is
to Arteta or the
board,
board.
either ways,
Yeah.
and say that this is the kind of players we want. This is the money you need to put. These are good for the team. It's also good for your team playing style and everything. Let's go out and get this player. But with Edu, the friendship with Arteta, maybe the friendship with the board and everything. So there was a bit of compromise.
So you need somebody that will create some kind of opera within the managerial cadre.
Exactly. Somebody can say, come on, we all have one goals here. We all want to win, and if we want to win, this is what we need to do. We all know Arsenal is in need of striker. For 2 seasons now, we have been linked to Gokores, Sesko, and the likes of Isak and more. But up to now, we didn't even get either of them. If this man comes in and say, I think this player can play exactly into the style of Arsenal, we need to go for him. I think that's the best thing. The best thing. I just hope it happens, because we have been hearing stories like that. Arsenal are going to this, Arsenal are finalizing deal. At the end of the day, it's nothing. So if he is here, he says that we are getting this. I'm holding him for his words. I'm waiting to the end of the season in the summer transfer window and see whether or not Gokores will wear the Arsenal shirt.
Good. We hope Gokores come to Arsenal and show us love with the goals he's going to be scoring. Talking about betrayal.
It is going to be Alan 2.0.
I know, right? Talking about betrayal. Here we're talking about Thomas Müller. This is a player that his teeth playing football for Bayern Munich at the age of 10. And so far, he has scored over 150 goals in 24 seasons. That means he has played for Bayern Munich for 24 years of his life. And now, when they're supposed to renew his contract, the managerial cadre of Bayern Munich say, look, bros, you are 35 years old. It is high time you left us. Go and seek greener pasture elsewhere. Do you think that this guy that has given his all, his blood and sweat for Bayern Munich, is being treated right? Is it a betrayal of trust? Because this is a guy that gave his all. I remember one time United wanted him so badly, but somehow he said, I'm staying back in Bayern. And now the same club says it is high time you left us.
Oh, I don't really see it as a betrayal. Looking at the business part of football and looking at the game itself, a man at 35 is an old man for the game. And Bayern Munich, they have been fighting. They're a very good side. And, to get a starting place in their lineup is not easy. And for his age, the games are physical. He has been out on injuries on sometimes, and age is telling on him. I think if I'm him, before the club even said that, I'll think about going somewhere else. Although, yes, the game is all about passion, it's all about love, it's all about belonging, and it might eat on him. But if Messi can leave Barcelona, if Thierry Henry can leave Arsenal for some time, then I think he can do the same thing. He can always support the team. He can always come back and be fan. He's a legend of the club. You can't talk about Bayern Munich without mentioning Thomas Müller. He has been exceptional throughout his years at the club. Players have come and left him there. Managers have come left. He has an history in that club. Being there since the age of 10 up to 35 years old, it shows how much he has passion for the club. He has chosen the club over a lot of clubs, but eras must come to an end.
Yes, eras must come to an end.
Absolutely.
And that takes us to Yasin Shoko. And now, the guy said, they've taken what gives me so much joy away from me. He was recruited by the president of Inter Miami, who happens to be David Beckham.
Yeah.
And he happened to be a personal guide to Lionel Messi. And now, after that incident of where he was trying to wrestle a fan that wanted to reach out to Lionel Messi, they just banned him. That look, guy, anything that has to do with you coming to the what's it guys by the pitch is off for now because you're bringing some kind of disrepute to the beautiful game. So what's your take?
You know, your man has it in him that, listen, if you want to get through Messi, you must get through me first. That is, he has taken that upon himself. It's like he's doing more than his job, and you can't blame him. I mean, that guy is Messi. Any security will want that kind of privilege, and his relationship with Messi again. Right. Out to the pitch, you know, the fun, the way, and you know, Messi is a very humble guy as well. So wouldn't want to work for Messi, and you know, the guy is also gaining his own side attraction. At first, everybody was talking about him.
Aside from side attraction, he's an MMA fighter, so
yeah, exactly. We told that, and people are saying that's Messi bodyguard. You know, he has getting used to that, and all. Of course, we feel a little bit disappointed, but bro, you haven't been sacked. You're only asked to, money, you know, give us time. You're still receiving your money. Nothing is wrong. They are just limited your job. If I'm the one, I'll be happy at least that I will be enjoying the beautiful game of football.
No,
watching.
The guy will not be in the full of things now. He's no longer in the nitty gritty of everything.
But you can go and sit, relax, and watch the game. It doesn't have to be running after fans. Don't you get exhausted? But it's crazy. He felt bad. I felt bad for him, but he hasn't been sacked, so you should just live with it.
So Yasin Shoko,
live with it, bro.
Nene says you've not been sacked from being the bodyguard of Lionel Messi. So just enjoy your money, do your day.
Relax.
Just relax, enjoy your money the way it is. So why are you disturbing your soul? Talking about disturbing soul. Yes, we're going to be disturbing everyone in the country of Sierra Leone. The Arsenal supporters chapter in Sierra Leone are having a fundraising dinner come April 25th. It's going to be taking place at the Code. And now, the interesting thing about this fundraising dinner is that it's not limited to Arsenal fans. Absolutely. It's for everyone that loves the issue of deforestation, to fight against it and against climate change. So it is important for you, wherever you are, on that day, April 25th, please leave whatever you're doing and come on and support the Gunners. It is a clarion call that affects everyone in the beautiful nation of Sierra Leone. Don't forget the sad event of August 14, 2017, where souls were washed away in a torrential flood because of the mudslide, caused because of deforestation. And now, that is how we are using this platform to encourage everyone to come and support the Gunners in Sierra Leone. Whether you're a Manchester supporter, United supporter, Man City supporter, wherever you are, Tottenham Hotspur, forgetting about the enmity. Come and support the Arsenal.